Welcome to Strangle School. I'm Josh Moody. I got my buddy Mike here. He can't keep his shit together, but that's okay. I'll be stoic for the both of us. Today we're going to be talking about the rear naked strangle. Tear somebody's head off with it, I guess. So I get to a position where I have taken Mike's back. I can put my chin on his shoulder, I can reach a strangle arm over his opposite shoulder, and a control arm under his near side shoulder. I'm doing this without my legs right now, just because it's easier to show you the positioning. This is always better. This is going to be done with your legs when you try and do it live. Okay? I want to try and find the control here before I just try and look for his neck and have it escape. So I put my chin to his shoulder. I'm using my head to control his head. I reach my arm over his shoulder, my strangle arm over his shoulder, my support arm under his armpit. I grab a knife and I stab him in the chest with it. I want this nice and high though. I don't want this down by his belly button where there's a big circle here. I want to be nice and high on his chest. If at any point I see his chin pop up in the air, I'm going to bring my hand to his neck. I'm going to put my chin over my hand. This is hiding my hand from him so that he can't just reach down and pull it down and remove this. So my hands are up nice and high, and I see a lapse in his judgment. His chin comes up, my hand comes to his neck, and I use my face to hide my hand. I pull my arm out. I cross my wrists. I bring my elbow in front of his head, and my support hand grabs my shoulder, while my strangle hand grabs my bicep. My head stays nice and close to his head, and I pull my strangle elbow over his shoulder. My chin is on his shoulder, my strangle arm is over his shoulder, my support arm is under his armpit, and I've got my knife stabbed nice and tall into his chest, nice and high into his chest. I see a moment where his chin comes up. I lift I immediately bring my wrist up to his neck and grab the back of his neck. I hide my hand with my chin. I'm going to pull out my support hand, cross my wrists. My elbow goes in front of his shoulder. My support hand grabs my shoulder. My strangle hand grabs my bicep. And I pull my strangle elbow over his shoulder. With the hooks. My feet are nice and tight to his hips. I reach over his shoulder and under his armpit. My chin is by his shoulder. I can fall to the side too for these controls. I see a moment where his chin rises. So I bring my hand up and grab his neck. I use my chin to hide my hand. I pull my my support arm out. I cross my wrists. My elbow goes in front of his shoulder. My support hand grabs my strangle shoulder, and my strangle hand grabs my support bicep. I now begin to pull my strangle elbow over his shoulder. Thanks for swinging through Strangle School. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. This time and every time, thank you for being here.